Welcome back, where we uncover the strength hidden behind unique appearances. You are about to witness remarkable transformations from pain into pride by real-life warriors. Don't forget to hit like to show your support. Subscribe to the channel so you won't miss these inspiring journeys, and leave a comment to share your thoughts so we can spread this positive energy together. Ella Murray was born in Virginia, USA, with congenital epidermolysis bullosa, EB, a condition that has made her life a series of painful challenges from the very beginning. Due to a deficiency in connective tissue proteins, Ella's skin is as fragile as a butterfly's wings, easily peeling and blistering severely from even the slightest contact. Every day, her parents spend hours changing bandages and caring for open wounds to prevent infection, a painful process, but the only way to protect their little daughter's life. Despite enduring constant physical pain and being unable to play like her peers, Ella displayed an admirable spirit of optimism and resilience. She didn't let her illness define her, but instead strived to learn and integrate into the world around her with a radiant smile. Ella's story, shared in the media, touched the hearts of millions, becoming a powerful symbol of inspiration and raising international awareness about this rare and devastating disease. January 2026 marked a miraculous milestone as Ella officially turned 18 and graduated from high school, something many doctors had thought impossible for a severely ill EB patient. To celebrate her extraordinary will to live, the Make-A-Wish organization made Ella's biggest dream a reality with a family trip to Italy. There, the young girl fully experienced the joy of cooking, baking pizza, and enjoying well-deserved moments of happiness after her long and tireless battle. Olivia entered her teenage years with her left arm constantly swollen due to a congenital vascular malformation syndrome. This condition caused the veins to abnormally expand, slowing blood flow and continuously forming blood clots that resulted in severe pain. This physical condition had been present since birth, but it took 2 years of persistent visits to medical clinics before she finally received an accurate diagnosis from specialists. The school years of the 16-year-old girl were a psychologically challenging period, as she was repeatedly bullied and cruelly nicknamed the Green Hulk by her peers. The pain from malicious insults on social media once completely shattered Olivia's self-confidence. However, behind the small frame of the teenage girl was an iron will that refused to bow to society's harsh judgments about appearance. Now, at the age of 17, Olivia has been reborn with strength, becoming an active advocate for the body positivity movement. She confidently appears in front of the camera using her social media account with more than 200,000 followers to spread messages of body confidence to the younger generation. Olivia's journey of overcoming adversity is a powerful declaration that congenital differences are not a curse, but a unique and proud personal signature. Lucy Beale was born with a rare and severe form of inherited epidermolysis bullosa EB. This debilitating condition makes her skin as fragile as a butterfly's wings, easily blistering and tearing painfully from even the slightest friction in daily life. The constant scarring and tightening of the skin eventually even deformed her hands, forcing her to undergo a complex skin graft surgery using tissue from her thigh in order to preserve basic mobility. Throughout her childhood and adolescence in Texas, Lucy endured significant emotional pain from cruel remarks by others about her heavily scarred appearance. People often reduced her identity solely to her physical wounds, ignoring her intelligence and inner character. However, instead of withdrawing into shame, she persevered and rose to become an outstanding art history student and a published author. A major turning point came when Lucy received an invitation from the prestigious magazine Vogue Italia to take part in a fashion campaign celebrating diverse beauty. She confidently appeared on international covers with a bare face, showcasing her extensive scars and turning them into a proud symbol of resilience in overcoming illness. Lucy's story is a powerful declaration that breaks down rigid standards, affirming that physical disability has never prevented a woman from shining. At the age of 2, Alyssa McDonald from Oklahoma, USA, suffered a horrific kitchen accident when she accidentally pulled a pot of boiling butter onto herself. The severe burns left deep injuries across her body, forcing her to endure reconstructive surgeries every 2 years from childhood until the age of 17. Alyssa's school years became a long journey of struggling intensely with insecurity and self-consciousness under the judgmental stares of others. A major psychological turning point came one morning during high school when Alyssa decided to stop hiding in the shadows and radically change her mindset. She declared that she would learn to love her scars, seeing them as her most sparkling diamonds. This life-changing transformation completely freed the young mother from emotional pressure and insecurity about her different appearance. Now, at 27, Alyssa appears in public as a resilient mother and a vibrant source of inspiration. Instead of hiding her past pain, she chose to confront it and transform her scars into living proof of her courage in overcoming adversity. Alyssa's story offers a powerful lesson about self-respect, proving that tragedy can only wound the skin, not extinguish the radiance of a strong heart. Leave your comments below and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to support us. In Madhya Pradesh, India, there is an 11-year-old boy with a very extraordinary fate named Shreyash Bharmati. He was born with progeria, an extremely rare genetic disorder affecting roughly 1 in 20 million people worldwide. This severe condition has stolen Shreyash's childhood, leaving him with wrinkled skin, hair loss, and weakened limbs resembling the body of an elderly person in advanced age. However, the accelerated aging of his body is completely powerless against the vibrant youthful spirit and optimism within the 11-year-old boy. Shreyash firmly refuses to let the illness imprison his steps. He remains full of energy every day, takes part in playful activities, and even drives a specially adapted car on his own. The bright smile that always appears on his time-worn face is a living testament that joy in life does not depend on fate. Shreyash Bharmati's journey has shown the world that the true value of a human being lies in a free spirit, never bowing to harsh biological limitations. His story is a proud moment reminding us to cherish every moment and live each day to the fullest with a courageous heart. Leave your comments below and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to support us. From the age of 7, Teresa began noticing unusual changes in her body caused by a rare lymphatic condition that led to uncontrolled fat accumulation in her legs. Her oversized legs made her the target of cruel teasing and bullying every day on the streets. Throughout her years growing up in Texas, USA, she lived in extreme loneliness and fear of society's harsh judgments about body weight. Instead of accepting a withdrawn life or trying to change her body to fit society's standards, Teresa made a bold decision as she entered adulthood. She proactively created a series of professional fashion photos, confidently showcasing her body under the studio lights. Through those radiant and proud images, Teresa directly challenged the strict traditional beauty standards of society. With the message, "Be proud and confident in the body you have. Don't try to change yourself to look like someone else." Teresa's journey has spread powerfully and inspired courage within the community. She proves that a person's true value and attractiveness lie in the ability to take control of one's life and embrace inner confidence. When you dare to be unapologetically yourself, you create your own stage of glory. At the age of 30, after becoming a mother of 4, Alicia faced a devastating shock when she lost all of her natural teeth due to health complications that had persisted since she was 21. In a society that idolizes the perfect smile, a young woman wearing dentures seemed almost taboo, making her the target of ridicule. The early period of facing this harsh reality was a long journey filled with tears and deep insecurity for the woman from New York. However, instead of hiding from the world in despair, Alicia made a courageous psychological transformation by deciding to share her journey of wearing dentures on social media. Her honesty and willingness to remove the mask of perfection helped her account attract more than 2 million followers, becoming a safe space for others in similar situations. She bravely proved that losing teeth at a young age is not a shameful stigma, but a medical challenge that deserves to be normalized. Despite facing countless hateful comments every day, Alicia continues to maintain an incredibly proud outlook on life. She openly declares that judgmental remarks only reflect the distorted worldview of others and can never define her true worth. Alicia's story is a powerful source of inspiration about the journey of self-healing, encouraging everyone to bravely accept their physical imperfections in order to live the fullest and most liberated life possible. Grace Nesbitt, a talented stylist from Philadelphia, USA, spent her youth tormented by severe cystic rosacea. This serious skin condition not only damaged her skin, leaving deep scars on her face, but also caused painful physical spasms whenever she ate or smiled. The invisible pressure of working in an industry that idolizes beauty pushed the young woman into a deep emotional crisis, making her afraid to leave her home. Societal stigma and the pitying stares of others turned Grace's life into a long period of hiding behind thick layers of concealer. She constantly felt trapped by her fear of being judged by the majority. However, a major turning point came when Grace realized that hiding only made her more exhausted. She made a bold decision to publicly share her bare, unfiltered face on social media in order to face reality. Grace Nesbitt's courageous journey of shedding her makeup has inspired thousands of girls struggling with skin concerns. She proves that a woman's true value and charm stem from her inner strength and confidence, not from her outward appearance. Grace's story encourages everyone to bravely step into the light and take control of their own lives. Leave your comments below and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to support us. Carly Runke from New Jersey, USA, lives with a height of just 91 centimeters due to Morquio syndrome type A. This is an extremely rare form of skeletal dysplasia that causes severe damage to the bones and joints, bringing many challenges to daily life. However, her physical limitations are fully matched by a strong personality and an unbreakable life motto, "Don't you dare try to stop me." From childhood through adulthood, Carly has always had to face cruel teasing and condescending stares from those around her. She has had to fight daily against social prejudice, as many people would unintentionally treat her like a child rather than respect her as an independent woman. The protection of her family, along with her own inner strength, became a solid shield that helped her overcome every emotional barrier. Carly has demonstrated her strength in life by rising to become an active charity ambassador and confidently walking in special fashion shows. She firmly refuses to let her height determine her future, always maintaining an optimistic attitude and encouraging others to pursue what they love. Her story carries a profound humanitarian message. Human greatness is not measured by height, but shaped by willpower and resilience. Australian Deb Roach entered this world with an incomplete start, being born without her left arm due to a congenital limb difference. Throughout her growing years, she had to learn to adapt every day to a world designed for people with 4 fully functional limbs. A major turning point in her life came when she accidentally witnessed a highly artistic pole dance performance by 2 dancers at a local club. Fascinated by the fluid yet powerful movements of the human body, Deb made a bold decision to pursue pole dancing, a sport that demands strict grip, strength, and balance from both arms. Through iron-willed determination that pushed through daily bouts of pain, she patiently trained, transforming her remaining limb into a stable point of support, allowing her to perform swings and aerial spins with skill that astonished professionals. Extraordinary resilience propelled Deb Roach to the pinnacle of success, where she won the World Pole Dancing Championship twice in a row. Now, as a professional coach, she dedicates herself fully to inspiring the next generation of students, delivering a powerful message. The only true limits a person has are the ones they place on themselves, and genuine artistic beauty always shines from inner confidence. Standing at a modest height of just 1.12 meters due to a congenital dwarfism condition, Doris Jong once spent years struggling as she faced the glamorous world of fashion. The 28-year-old understood all too well the frustration of not being able to find ready-to-wear clothes that fit her body. However, instead of feeling self-conscious or resorting to oversized children's clothing, Doris chose a path of creativity. She created her own personal fashion blog called I Wear Shirts as Dresses, where she shares styling tips and unique clothing alteration ideas designed specifically for petite women. With her refined aesthetic sense and trendy fashion perspective, Doris quickly attracted thousands of followers from around the world, establishing herself as a true fashionista despite her height. Doris Jong is using her own lens of confidence to redefine the strict traditional beauty standards of the fashion world. She proves to the world that lifestyle and attractiveness are never limited by body shape or size. Doris's story carries a powerful humanitarian message, encouraging every woman to love her unique self and shine with confidence in her own way. Nathan Hrdlicka, a 34-year-old man from New Mexico, USA, is one of only 25 people in the world known to have a rare congenital femoral deficiency, PFFD type D. This unique anatomical condition places his knee joints directly beneath his hips, reducing Nathan's height to 1.37 meters instead of the genetically expected height of over 1.90 meters. However, what astonished the global medical community is that Nathan is the only person with this condition known to be able to walk independently on his own legs. Every step for Nathan is an extraordinary effort to overcome daily joint pain caused by the pressure of his own body weight. Refusing to sit still and watch life pass by from a wheelchair, he patiently trained himself independently, carrying out daily activities and building an admirable life of self-sufficiency. Nathan's resilience touched the heart of Chelsea Stewart, a much younger woman who is significantly taller than him. Nathan and his girlfriend's romantic relationship is proof that true love has the power to overcome all physical barriers and prejudices. He doesn't see his illness as a cruel curse, but rather as a challenge to prove his masculinity. Nathan Hrdlicka's story is a hymn to willpower, affirming the boundless strength of perseverance in the face of harsh challenges. Leave your comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to support us. The 11-year-old boy, Levi Christosek, has Jansen metaphyseal chondrodysplasia, an extremely rare form of congenital dwarfism, with only about 30 documented cases worldwide. This severe condition significantly affects the development of the skeletal system, causing intense pain with every daily movement and limiting Levi's height to just 96 centimeters. His life is a long journey of frequent hospital visits and high doses of pain medication. Despite facing severe physical challenges every day, Levi has never allowed the pain to extinguish the innocent smile and lively spirit of a child. He continues to patiently attend school, play with friends, and consistently expresses a strong will to live that deeply moves those around him. The constant protection and unwavering support of his family serve as an invaluable source of emotional strength, helping him get through his darkest moments. Levi Christosek does not have a strong physical body, but he possesses an iron spirit hidden behind the innocent appearance of an 11-year-old child. His daily optimistic presence at school is a meaningful, quiet reminder for us to appreciate the peace of our current lives. His story proves that no matter how fragile your starting point in life may be, you still have the right to choose the most resilient attitude toward living. Born without lower legs due to a severe congenital condition, Vinicio Sardi spent much of his teenage years in Brazil, living under the shadow of deep insecurity and body image struggles. The young man often felt ashamed under the curious and judgmental stares of others whenever he appeared in public. His life seemed destined to remain confined by self-doubt until the age of 15, when he accidentally came across a skateboard. His burning passion for skateboarding awakened the warrior spirit hidden within the 21-year-old. Instead of using bulky prosthetic legs, Vinicius bravely stood on the skateboard using only the remaining parts of his body, learning how to balance and perform daring technical tricks on rough ramps. The skate park in São Paulo quickly became a sanctuary of freedom, where passion completely burned away all past fears and insecurities. Now, Vinicio Sardi is no longer the shy boy he once was. He trains every day with a major goal to become a world-class professional skateboarder. He bravely appears before the media using his journey of overcoming adversity to inspire the disability community in his hometown. His story is a powerful declaration that when you find a passion strong enough, no physical impairment can ever confine your steps from reaching the peak of success. The life of young Marian Adejoken was completely turned upside down after a seemingly harmless decision. To soothe a mild eye itch, she used a common eye drop, unaware that it would trigger a severe allergic reaction. This complication led Marian to develop a Stevens-Johnson syndrome, a rare and life-threatening medical condition that occurs when the body's immune system malfunctions and damages skin cells. During her weeks in the intensive care unit, Marian endured an incredibly arduous and painful treatment as the damage spread throughout her body. Doctors fought tirelessly to save her life hour by hour against the risk of severe organ failure. It was a dark period that tested the resilience of the young woman and her family as they faced the fragile boundary between life and death. With extraordinary willpower and timely medical support, Marian miraculously recovered from a life-threatening illness. Although her body bore permanent scars, she chose to return to life with the spirit of a winner and actively participate in raising public awareness about this syndrome. Marian's journey is a profound reminder of the value of health and a celebration of the indomitable will to live. Jacob Burmeister was born in Australia with congenital epidermolysis bullosa EB, a condition that left his skin as fragile as a butterfly's wings. From birth, he lost a large patch of skin on his leg and suffered from painful blisters and sores at the slightest contact. For the first 4 years of his life, Jacob was unable to crawl or walk, his life entirely dependent on pain medication and a daily dressing change process that lasted up to 4 hours. The turning point came at the end of 2025, when Jacob became the first pediatric patient in Australia to have access to the multi-million-dollar BVEC gene gel therapy. Thanks to 18 months of effort by doctors and charities, this special gel was applied weekly to his wounds. This method helps replenish the missing healthy genes, stimulating the body to produce collagen to bind the skin layers and heal wounds from deep within. By April 2026, a medical miracle had occurred when Jacob's congenital ulcers began to heal significantly. The 4-year-old boy, once disabled, was now able to walk on his own 2 feet to kindergarten, much to the overwhelming joy of his family. Jacob's miraculous recovery not only changed his own destiny, but also opened a door of hope for thousands of other children with butterfly disease in Australia. Each of the stories above is a powerful testament that true beauty does not lie in perfection, but shines from each individual's courage in facing adversity. Scar's short stature or congenital differences have all become unique signatures, affirming human value far beyond all rigid societal standards. If these extraordinary journeys have inspired you, please hit like and subscribe to the channel so we can continue sharing more positive messages. Which character's resilience impressed you the most? Leave your thoughts in the comments so we can discuss and connect with other resilient hearts.